If real estate exam math makes you freeze, the problem is usually not that the numbers are too hard. The real problem is that students do not identify what type of math question they are looking at before they start solving. In this video, we are going to turn the 4 most common math patterns into simpler mental models you can reuse. The best first move is to classify the question. If you see dates, think proration. If you see people splitting money, think commission order. If you see loan amount compared to value or price, think ratio. And if you see financing fees, think points or closing math. Once you know the family, the setup becomes much calmer. Proration questions are really timeline questions. First, mark the closing date. Second, identify whether the item is paid in arrears or in advance. Third, count who used the period and for how many days. Only then do you calculate the daily rate and multiply. Students usually lose these points because they start multiplying before they settle the timeline. Commission questions are mostly order questions. Start with the sale price and commission rate to get the total commission. Then apply the brokerage split. After that, if the question asks for the individual agent share, apply the agent split to that smaller amount. The exam counts on students applying the last percentage to the first number they see. Loan-to-value questions are part-to-whole questions. The loan amount is the part. The property value is the whole. If the question asks for the loan amount, multiply value by the ratio. If it asks for the property value, divide the loan by the ratio. If it asks for the ratio itself, compare the part to the whole. Students usually know the letters LTV, but still miss the setup. Discount points questions are usually fee questions, not payment questions. 1 point means 1% of the loan amount. 2 points means 2% of the loan amount. The exam often surrounds that with extra numbers like sale price, appraised value, or interest rate, hoping you use the wrong base. Stay disciplined and use the loan amount unless the prompt clearly tells you otherwise. On test day, use the same scratch paper layout every time. First, name the question type. Second, write the known numbers with labels, not as bare digits. Third, write the relationship or equation and circle the thing the question actually wants. This routine feels slower for 5 seconds, but it speeds you up because it prevents setup mistakes. Here is the whole framework one more time. Proration is a timeline. Commission is an order. Loan-to-value is part-to-whole. Discount points are a fee based on the loan amount. If you classify first, label the numbers, and solve only after the setup is clear, real estate exam math gets much easier to manage. If you want more breakdowns like this, keep going with EstatePass.